Yo, thank everybody for tuning in to Plugged In Podcast. This is your host, Product. We got Tati in the building, co-host.
What's up, y'all?
We got our guest, Fred Mayweather, a local artist here in Charleston. We got his partner in the building. You want to introduce yourself, bro?
Munch, Major League Guapo, wherever.
Wait,
You know what I'm
dog,
saying?
Munch.
Munch in the building. Y'all know it's brought to you by Live Legendary Productions. Yeah, so we just about to get into it. Thank everybody for tuning in. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Plugged In Entertainment.
Wait.
Let me know if y'all can hear me.
Split that shit right there.
Let's get at it. Yo, so first off, we just want you to introduce yourself to the audience, bro.
What's happening? It's your boy Fred Mayweather. Feel me? Charleston, South Carolina. You know me, everybody know. Get your shit.
That's what's up. That's y'all make sure y'all tap in with Fred Mayweather. He got your music.
Stash Spot out now. Apple Music, Spotify. Y'all boy go scream that
Stash
shit.
Spot.
And y'all boy go scream that No Hug. Video out, YouTube, Fred Mayweather. Y'all boy go watch that shit, run that shit out.
So what made you get into? What made you start music? What made you?
Man, I always had like music since a little nigga. But like, I know, I just could have never damn start playing with like little speakers and shit. Just the sound, just all kind of shit. I used to like how the speaker feel when the bass rumble, just always been a music person. I know. I should just been natural.
That's what's up. That's when like. Around what time frame did you decide that was something you wanted to actually do and pursue?
Man, really, I always had want to do that shit. But like, damn, I never really take it serious. I used to make music and shit for my homeboys, saying that shit to everybody. But I never really put that shit out there for the world to see. But like, recently I on that right now though. Yeah, I've been doing that shit for like a month now, like really putting the pressure on that shit, you know?
Right. You
Yeah.
when you making your music, like what's the let me ask you this question right here. Let me first hey, where that bell at? Hit that bell for me. Everybody take a shot. Everybody like drinking, y'all get a shot. Hey, everybody shout it up. Hey, real quick, I just want to shout out. Hey, I want to shout out Fred Mayweather, his support system. Them boy come through today. They in here. They showed up. Them boy. So y'all make sure y'all show love to your people who grinding, man. Support is so important when you on the drink. Hey, everybody take a shot. I don't drink, y'all. I gotta take me an air shot. I don't think that's crazy. What we got today? We got this
Peligroso.
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 Tequila, y'all. I got this from
I just know it's tequila.
Yeah, y'all try that out. I don't know.
Shouts out to that Mayweather shit, nigga.
Let's talk
Fuck
about
around y'all boy.
Let's go. We got the shots in. We got the creative juices flowing. Hold it. What's up, bro? That's my brother. What's up, bro? Hey, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's Fred Mayweather. Y'all make sure y'all tap into him. I got him tagged in the live so everybody should be able to access everything. But the full episode is on YouTube, so make sure y'all support. We got Cousin Scoop episode up. Y'all
Shouts out
run
to
that
Cousin
up.
Scoop, nigga.
Turn me up.
Turn
We
me
got
up.
a lot of big things in motion, so y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. We're working on a content creator party, so anybody interested in that, make sure y'all tap in. And thank everybody for coming through. But
I think I already know what he about to ask you. So, what's your like when you get into the studio and everything? What's your like music process? Like how you get into writing your certain songs and stuff like that?
Man, like when it comes to certain songs, I mean that shit really go like off emotions, good things, bad things, sad things. Really just depend on how I feel and
How you did play out?
sometimes how my day play out, or sometimes just how the beat sound, or just wherever it might be the melody or the beat that throw me in a sad little space where I just write a sad song. It might just be the melody of the beat, hype me up, make me write some trap shit or just some real shit all together. Sometimes it just be the beat that take me to that stage, with, like on why I want to write and shit, you know.
So
Right.
who's your producers, beat wise?
Man,
Or you
I
just be
really
grabbing
been
stuff
working
off
with no
YouTube?
producers. Yeah, it just been damn. Man, I been working with matter of fact, I got a song in the cut. I about to release on them boy called Stopping. Produced by just Perk. But other than that, I ain't really been working with no producers yet, man. I about to get there, but as far as nice and downloading beats off YouTube and shit.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
That's what's up. My question I was gonna ask, I want to know, like, as far as when you making a song, what level of artistry do you put into your song? Do you think that's important? Because the reason why I asked that right now, I feel like there's a big wave going on where a lot of artists, they just putting out music in general, and they don't really like go through the actual process of thinking about the artistry. You think that's an important aspect in music, or you just?
Yeah, I think that's just a real big important piece of the music. Like as far as like rolling into people, sometimes you just gotta get a fans what they want. But like really, you gotta know how to broaden your horizon with that shit. You gotta know how to touch every angle. Like as far as right now, like they only really get them more like 2 songs, but like really some crank trap shit. But they ain't even much really hear like. They ain't even much hear nothing yet. They got some cool ass shit. Shit make motherfucker cry and shit, my nigga. Like, yeah, I don't lose loved ones. You feel me? I don't run that shit up in the trap. Don't lose that shit. I got all kind of shit. Like, I just get them boys just something just to draw the attention in real fast. But once I get them boys this EP or this little mixtape, I know I'ma drop another couple of singles, another couple of visuals. But whoa, when I get them boys this EP or this mixtape, they could be like, whoa, that little motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like an EP now.
Crazy.
4 song, 5 song EP. And due diligence to the people.
I'm telling you, bro, like that shit I feel like it's gonna stretch farther than the 2 songs I got out now, just because like I feel like with the 2 songs I got out now, that shit just really got the streets. But like when I'm gonna start hearing other shit and like how far I really can go with that shit gonna you can see motherfuckers mamas riding down the street playing and shit. All kind of shit, I'm telling you, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all check them out. Listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all. We gotta. How important you feel like local support is, or you feel like you recently been to Atlanta, right, or Georgia, right, for a different event.
Yeah. We fam ETL.
What the name of it is?
We fam ETL.
We fam.
Yeah.
We fam ETL. That's what I happened to see. I glanced at that, and I just want to ask, what's the difference in the Charleston music scene and the Atlanta music scene? What do you think, or did you even get to like experience that at all?
Man, I think I experiencing that shit right now. Like I don't experience a lot of that shit, but like, man, really that shit like the same. It's just Atlanta bigger with that shit, so you gonna see a lot more. But like comparing that shit to the city, like as right now and everybody coming up, like that shit damn near the same. Everybody working, everybody grinding, everybody just putting in that work. Like you know what Atlanta, that shit bigger, so the price rate ain't really as high. You got probably about 5 studios on one street, so that shit definitely in Atlanta. But I ain't gonna lie, them boys definitely like that shit the same. Everybody grinding, everybody working.
Right.
Yeah.
So whenever you when you talk about supporting each other, like what do you think the most important part of that is? Or do you think like your target audience is not here, if that makes sense?
I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like my talking, like honestly, man, it's so much people in the world, bro. Like you really just gotta focus on your music. Like you can't really focus on who gonna listen to your shit or who gonna fuck with your shit, cause you got 5 people who probably don't fuck with your shit and just 1 person who might listen to your shit. But like as far as like support, like I mean you would want support from your city now. Don't get me wrong now, but like you can't stop if them boy not supporting you.
Right.
Like I feel like with support, I feel like motherfuckers only support you until they really see you doing something. So like if them boys see you networking out of state in New York and them boys see you in front of this BET award shit, like you will have motherfuckers way more tuning than some shit down here. You get what I'm saying? Like
right.
You have everybody from Charleston watching like, damn, what this nigga in front of fucking BET shit in New York? Like that's different than like that right there. Have motherfuckers tuning in. You
But
feel me?
Right,
my
right,
thing
right.
would that be like, why does somebody have to go get into like a bigger platform just for your
Support?
people to just for your people to support you? All you just gotta do is push your peoples out and then like you know?
I ain't know what I want like that right there, boy. I like it live, boy.
I think it's part of the growing process, just as far as like expanding your reach. And I feel what you said about you can't really focus on who gonna support you. You gotta just put it out.
Yeah,
But what I would say is that I feel like in turn, like within us, like within the city, within the state, we gotta do better in general in supporting each other.
Yeah, we definitely
Because
do better on the support.
when the person on the higher platform, it's gonna be like damn near a natural feeling for them to feel like, damn, well, when I was putting in the work in the city, nobody was paying me attention. I got all these fans outside the city, the state. You know what I'm saying? So it'll make sense for a person to kind of feel like I ain't messing with them boy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like type thing.
That's why I don't really too much blame. You can't really too much blame a lot of motherfuckers who leave their city and don't come back when they get that pit because, like, no, you can't, man. Cause like sometimes like the city be talking so bad on motherfuckers and like motherfucker really watch your shit over and over and don't even much like that shit. They don't even much want you to know they watching like instead of you just like and share that shit. Like you rather like ghost watch my shit and
That's crazy.
feel me? Like that
That's
shit crazy.
No, but
like,
if you
I don't
understand
that shit,
what
bro.
people say behind closed doors, you will understand why they can't post and shit.
Yeah, and that's why. But see that.
But it's so crazy to me because, like, just like to me, how I view social media, whatever I run across that I feel like I want, like, share or whatever,
You will give a platform.
I'm going to share.
Yeah,
Half the stuff I share don't even be like stuff that I'll do.
But
You know what I'm saying? I don't really go out like that. I be sharing party flyers because people go out. You feel what I'm saying? So
somebody gonna
and
see
so
them.
like somebody gonna see them. One of my friends, all my friends, just gonna see it.
Go out there
And that, you
support.
know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I be basing it on. But one thing I am noticing now that I got a platform on social media is that people really take social media like personal, like as far as they feel like if they don't like the person, I'll watch it, but I ain't gonna share or something like that's so crazy. Like,
no boy might see him. Man, I don't want to be careful.
Oh, them boy might
Right.
pressure me about my
Right.
loyalty
Like,
towards this person.
Yeah, and I don't even much
That's
about to answer nobody question to my loyalty to another person. Like, support, and you don't take nothing just to share, bro.
right, that's what I'm like. All these stuff is free, bro. Like it don't take you nothing. Like you can share, but people that share the most
all
craziest stuff.
3,000, 4,000 friends a piece. Just share the shit.
Right.
exactly. Somebody gonna like it.
Hit.
It ain't gotta be you.
That shit
Like,
hit.
That shit be
Motherfucker
hit.
might be
Because they
like,
see you
oh,
in a position and
I
the boy
think
that
I
they
raw
in a
than
position.
him. You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
gonna
So
share.
shit, I ain't gonna support that shit. Like fuck it. If I can't get there, he ain't gonna get there, man. That shit just really be hit, man. Like that's Charleston, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that shit for real. Like many motherfuckers gonna love you. You have a lot of motherfuckers that hate you, dog. Like word, like to get to that top, you gotta get there by yourself, man. The motherfucker who what you pushing you, man. Cause to get up that ladder, you gotta get that push, man. That extra push always needed, dog.
Right.
No matter who you was, you always gonna need somebody.
Yeah, for sure. Somebody to tell you keep going, no matter where you is, keep going, bro. Oh, just wherever, like, just that support, period. If it motherfuckers, we won't give up on that shit. We don't see motherfuckers do music in the city for years since the Chino Dino them boy, Fat Boy, Molly Mall, Prime Time, Little Digger. Like, we don't see so much motherfuckers do music, like, people don't even much really keep faith in that shit like that no more. But and like it be a support thing too though. Some people got their people pick up a popularity. So I know, man, like I just suggest everybody just keep pushing and start networking out of town. Like people see you doing big shit out of town, nobody gonna watch you. They just gonna see. They gonna watch you.
Like even if it ain't even out of state or something like
Yeah,
that.
you
like
go another
people,
city, just
Columbia,
wherever.
Orangeburg, Myrtle
But
Beach.
always got little open mic karaoke. I'm about to start doing a lot of shit too. I'm gonna take my cell phone to one. I ain't waiting on nobody to take me on tour. I'm gonna start taking my cell phone to start reaching out promoters, see what got different karaoke nights, different little nights over here, with little open mics. And I'm gonna start going to different cities, Greenville, Atlanta, I'm about to start putting that shit. That boy gonna know.
That's what's up, bro. Like, you know, that's what will get you to that next level is putting in that work, putting in that grind. So, especially like even me, that's what I just keep in mind.
Just keep grinding.
And I also
get your face out there so people know. They don't know who you was for real, but they gonna try to get to know who you was just because they see you so much.
And when see you doing that shit, the city gonna eventually start pushing you to them boys.
Like, dang,
gonna
why
see that shit
they
like
working so hard like this? Why they want this shit so
exactly?
bad? Yeah,
Why they want that shit bad? You can tell when motherfuckers want that shit bad, bro.
what yeah, low personal. Y'all good? Y'all want to take another shot or y'all good? I'm just asking. I want to make sure everybody nice.
Shit.
And make sure y'all hydrate in that heat. Make sure y'all drink water.
Keep some water on you.
Water.
Man.
Drink water. We got the flip league coming up today, y'all. Be out there today. I got a little game. That's at 6. That started at 6:30.
Oh, shout out Flip League.
Shout out.
I finally get out there like a week ago or something like that. That shit was fun. I need a jersey. I want a pink one.
Yo, what's going on here? We got Block Bleeder on this thing. Yo, what's up, y'all, boy? Skizo, what's up? Josh, appreciate you, bro. I knew you mad at me for last night, but you'll be alright. I see you a couple of days. You'll be okay. Dope boy, what's up, big cuz?
What's up, y'all, boy?
What's happening? Boy, tune in, man. Plug them podcasts.
Plug them podcasts.
Shit, nigga.
Hey, we going up eventually.
Oh my god.
Shit going up, nigga.
Y'all, my boy drinking this Peligroso.
Yeah.
That's some 100%
that shit might actually be like
lit,
authentic.
40%, 80 proof. Yeah, that's I don't drink no more. I don't drink for a reason, man. I don't know how to act when I drink. That's why I don't drink. That shit ain't really.
Hey, boy.
Everybody be like, when people drink.
Hey, but at least you notice that, dude.
I had to because
For real.
Some people don't notice how they act.
I had to, and I already knew that, but I would just, you know what I'm saying, I would drink anyway. But when I went to Miami and I had a little episode, I was like, bro, you literally, and this is what people, I think, especially men, we gotta be aware of, especially being a black man at that.
Especially being
I'm out of town.
Man, boy.
I'm drunk to the point where I really ain't aware of my surroundings. If somebody was to try to, you know what I'm saying, handle me any type of way, I'm not fully coordinated. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I had to open my eyes and like, bro.
It cannot be.
That's
and then I couldn't even remember that happened tonight. So what's the point of getting that drunk till you can't remember what happened? That you don't even got the memory.
Why people do that shit, bro?
Like everybody be like, oh yeah,
I notice it.
People be trying to run from shit, bro. That's why people do it though. People be running from shit.
Yeah, but
I understand that
shit
too.
Just like that right there, and say fuck them, and know like they can't handle themselves on that shit, and do that shit again.
I mean that's like I say. One thing about me right
it's
now,
a learn for sure.
Yeah, I be like right now I'm on a different type of vibe. You feel what I'm saying? Than where I was when I'm 33 right now. Yeah. I can't keep taking certain losses. I can't afford it to get locked up for DUI and
like
stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like it's all 22 and shit.
Yeah, like.
But matter of fact, let me tell y'all.
Them setbacks don't really be worth it, bro. I'm trying to push forward. So.
Like matter of fact, break my first car in QG, drunk as a bitch. Fucking man, total my shit. Total the badass Charger at that. Thank you.
Hey, but y'all can't blame the liquor though. Y'all gotta blame
And
yourself.
that's what I see.
Y'all been drunk.
You
can't blame the liquor, dog. Cause listen, drink the liquor. Don't let the liquor drink you.
Yeah.
Right. But everybody got a limit though. Everybody has a limit, and nobody like really be
doing that shit.
Yeah, like nobody really be like paying to the or not. Like you know when you feel that like you about to go overboard, right? You know what I'm saying? And the old me, I would when I feel that feeling, I better go.
Chill out.
Fuck 'em, I go take another one, and I be the one that take me over the edge, and now I just doing anything. You know what I'm saying? And
real
I'm
talk.
about to say, you definitely got to fucking limits, dog. That one that you, as soon as you take that bitch, you
But
gonna bring
everybody
it back
look
out.
different though.
Everybody look
Everybody different. Like that's right,
Yeah.
y'all be like that's like sipping out a cup, like that shit ain't normal to me, dog. Like I drink out bottles.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like and I
Hey, yo,
don't get
baby
drunk.
drinker.
I
I just
feel
I
bottles
can
of
take
nigga,
I can take about 3 4 shots and be
I don't
turned.
drink like that no more at all.
I just smoke
I done
that
learned
weed,
my
like weed
lesson.
smoker.
Like, matter of fact, last year, I wasn't even drunk. I've been going to get drunk and get in an accident. I ain't doing that shit no more. No
No
more.
I say if you do better, you do better.
But ain't
But
nobody
everybody
hit
got
me.
different levels, and it's all about. But you gotta understand yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be honest with yourself too. A lot of people don't be honest with themselves. Like they'll lie to themselves till they start believing
And
the
that shit
lie.
is not real.
Yeah.
That shit is not real.
It's
not
not.
lie to yourself, accept the truth.
Yeah,
If you lie to yourself, how you
You
expect
can
to,
elevate.
like,
You can't even elevate like that.
Yeah,
You
You
can't.
can't grow. You want too much allow yourself to grow. You can't even much you wrong. Like you gotta allow yourself to grow and accept shit
And one thing I learned too, I wound up going to a sober living facility, right? I went to a sober living facility.
cigarette smoking.
Yeah, you good. I went to a sober living facility in Columbia, right? I catch me a charge. I had to go to Columbia. I tell them why I'm smoking brick. I had to go to Columbia. I mean, I already been out on like 3 or 4 bonds. You know what I'm saying? I'm out on 3 or 4 bonds for a couple of drug-related charges.
Hey yo.
I wind up. I tell them boy, my lawyer tell me, yo, tell them boy, you use because I did that. I wind up going to a sober living facility. For anybody that don't understand, and this kind of like we see what been going on this week where I don't know, I can't remember her name right now.
Oh
but
yeah, I see that shit. I see that shit.
Old girl, she was talking about her addiction and stuff like that, right? People think addiction is funny, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
Inside looking at that shit is a whole different world, but you would think like people making it up, you know what I'm saying, or people that say ain't got no self, but there's literally people out there that
even, bro, going through shit, bro.
Yeah, so me going through that experience,
that shit,
having to go to that sober living facility and have to deal with life, one thing that taught me was no matter how much you try to dull a feeling, you feeling angry, you sitting about something, you real upset, peligroso, y'all make sure I tap in. But you feeling upset, you know what I'm saying? Or you going through things, you feel what I'm saying? You cannot, if you continue to keep numbing yourself to it, you will never get past it because you ain't dealing with the problem, you know what I'm saying? And so being in sober living and being locked up first of all, and then going straight to the sober living facility, I've been sober that whole period, time frame, you know what I'm saying? So that changed my mindset of how to deal with different things I be going through, you know what I'm saying? Not saying I wouldn't drink at all, but also saying that numbing the pain, that shit it only work for a certain amount of time. Mm-hmm. And if you keep trying to go that route, you just gonna keep going worse and worse and worse because you drink a bottle for a month straight. If you drink a bottle every day for a month straight,
trying to heal
at the end of that month, the bottle ain't gonna do it for you no more. You're gonna need 2 bottles, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it gonna get to a level where it's out of hand, and once it get out of control, that's how the people wind up in them like in addiction. You know what I'm saying?
Same with weed though. Same with
right.
weed. Like you feel as though you need to stuff a blunt. What?
So
one
you
gram every
feel
time,
like
or
you
you
like
stuff.
motherfuckers be like addicted to weed.
Sometimes they get to like certain situations because you know you're in a situation where you need to.
Not smoke.
Yeah, I'm about to say one up your living of life, and you just keep running from that shit. So, shit,
I feel like you gotta find ways to deal with. You gotta find ways to like cope and deal with problems of life. Like,
but sometimes coping is like procrastination.
That go back to the weeds and shit we been talking about.
Right.
Like I feel like, see, my granny died when I been 8. You feel me? So I ain't never really. So that shit always been like no closure type shit. You feel me?
Right.
But when I start learning shit and start doing shit and now it's like, you feel me?
I see what type of coping you're talking about.
You gotta.
When people talk about coping, they talking about like
death and shit.
No, not really death, but like dealing with certain situations that they get into to run from another situation.
Right. Right.
But it's like coping don't actually always have to be derogatory. Coping can be something nice to yourself, like go and take walks out on the beach, or like matter of fact, me and homegirl left. She'd take me to a Cars Grove and we go sit under the bridge and go have conversation and shit.
Right.
So that's like a different level of coping and shit. Yeah. Whereas people take drinking or they'll take like
Y'all spot
or like chain smoke a box of cigarettes real quick. That's one of their coping mechanisms. But like you said, you gotta find different ways.
Peaceful way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what people don't understand is
positive way.
like growing up in the black community in general, like we don't
Depression
really
ain't a
learn
real thing.
healthy ways
Boy,
to quit and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Like
exactly.
I play
What are you
basketball. Like
saying?
if I get real stressed
Go
out, I'll
outside.
play
Go
basketball.
outside.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that relieve a lot of stress. But if I didn't go on hoops, I got all this stuff pinned up inside me, and eventually it's gonna go out. So
Yeah.
See,
my fiance might say something
and you just explode.
Small.
for no
And
reason,
then,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because I already got a whole, like, we got to learn how to cope healthy with dealing with stuff, you know what I'm saying? Or we'll always be right there stuck at a certain point, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta allow yourself to grow.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question since we on the I know you said your granny passed. What would you say is what been like up until now? What's the most challenging thing you had to deal with?
The most, I ain't gonna lie.
And when I say challenging, I mean it could be trauma, but I don't want to say trauma because trauma. Everybody always say trauma, and a lot of things to me. Well, I didn't say a lot of things. Some things I went through, it was a challenge, but it wasn't really traumatic. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I go do a challenge every day, bro. Like, I got sick of sale, you feel me? So that shit a challenge every day. You feel me? Like,
I got an own.
but I ain't gonna lie, like, you gotta really be strong to deal with that shit, bro. Like, you gotta be strong mentally, physically, like, just all together, you feel me? So, like, man, I go do a challenge every day. Like, some days I just don't even much feel like doing shit. Some days I just be ready to do all kind of shit. Like,
Right.
you feel me? So, like, I know that's probably why I take a lot of things and deal with that shit, cause dealing with sickle cell, like that shit, like, boy, that shit like a time thing. That shit like being locked up or something, dealing with them crackers or something, bro. Telling you, like, fuck around and catch a crisis. You don't know if that shit gonna last an hour. That shit might last a fucking week. You feel me? Like, but you gotta know how to deal with that pain. You feel me? Like, so. I know, man, like, I've been dealing with pain and shit, bro, like, so I know you just gotta know how to deal with problems, bro. You just gotta you gotta be strong mentally, bro.
Yeah, seeing that shit.
Gotta be
Like,
strong mentally.
my aunt who actually, she really wasn't like my aunt, but she was actually like friends enough with my mother that I could actually call her my aunt. But man, seeing her deal with that was actually like one, and she actually passed away from it too. So yeah, so actually dealing with that, and then seeing people complain about life just because little small shit ain't going anywhere. Yeah. That's like, well, when you like put yourself in somebody else's shoes real quick, and put yourself in somebody's shoes.
And that's what a lot of people don't do in life.
They perspectives be so small.
See, I always been like that. Like, I always put my shoe in the other person's place. That's even like if I need a favor or just with anything, like, I'll always put myself, like, you feel me? Like, I don't think motherfuckers think like that though, man.
No, they don't. People be so selfish for themselves. They just don't even think about what
I think that's a result from some people ain't never really gone through nothing.
Yeah.
So if you ain't, and not saying like not saying they ain't go through nothing, but they didn't go to certain, like, some people might go through a little bit, some people might go through more. You know what I'm saying? More challenges and stuff. So I feel like a lot of times
some people parents hide a lot of the things that they go through from them. So they could be going through some things in their household, but them boy don't even know about it because their parents are so G about that shit. They take care of that shit without the people, without their kids even seeing what the fuck they got going on.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, as a mother, you should be doing that. You shouldn't want your kids seeing the storm. You could be going through it now, but you gotta be strong, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but that could create like potentially spoiled kids because they don't see you going through the shit, or they ain't going through it themselves.
But
so they don't know how to handle it going into like an adult lifestyle, you know?
Things like that, like me, I had chores I had to do, you know what I'm saying? And I grew up in the country. I've been doing man work at a young age, you know what I'm saying? So, first of all, I got a work ethic. But second of all, like, just doing things like that, like, the average person my same age, them boy was not doing that type of work. Them boy were just chilling, they get to go with their friends. These is responsibilities we had to do, you know what I'm saying? And he's been making out, like, my old man, he ain't just sitting in the house and tells us to do stuff. He going out to work, you know what I'm saying? But this stuff still gotta be done. We the boys in the house, we out there doing cutting grass, digging ditch, like, you know what I'm saying? It's country ass shit. But anyway, like my average classmate, they wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying? They playing video games and stuff like that. So I feel like those things built certain characteristics that now when I get older, I know that if a person reach out to me, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I can get this right here. I'm gonna think from the standpoint of I done been in that position before where I had to work for it. I know how I feel, you know what I'm saying, not to have it. Then to me, and some people will get over on you. But sometimes, I just feel like God will handle them boys. Like, they will get theirs. But
part too. I do my part. Whatever you do after that.
Right, yeah. Like I feel like, yo, okay, it had to take a level of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it had to take a certain level of, I don't even know where I'm going for, but you gotta have, like, it's a certain level of pride you gotta kind of put aside to ask another man for something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so for even the person that reach out and ask me that, I take that into consideration. Like, damn, a man actually reach out to me and ask me that. So you know what I'm saying? So I take that into consideration. When the average person, they done had everything damn near given to them. So they like, no, that's mine. I ain't giving that up. Like, go get it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, type thing. So I feel like that could be part of the reason why, you know what I'm saying, some people are more selfish than others, and also why when some people go through stuff, one person might be able to get through this level of, you know what I'm saying, challenges, and the next person might fall, you know what I'm saying, just because
I grew up struggling
me
for
too.
a long time. Real talk. So like now I give every chance I can, bro. I ain't even much gonna lie, cause I really know how that shit done, like with no lights and no water and really not, you feel me? Like, really had the
heat.
Hell yeah, hot as a bitch.
Yeah.
Nigga, my stealing water and shit, nigga.
Right.
Stealing lights and shit.
Let me tell you something about
shit upside down and push that bitch.
This how crazy it is, right? when we've been growing up, right? This is crazy, and this how life changed so just so quick. So I've been growing up. We've been living a normal lifestyle, right? So probably like, I think I was about to go to the 4th grade, right? I just get out of 3rd grade, about to go to the 4th grade. A car run into our house in the front room. So we had to move out the house. So we moved from the city part of it, because it's still a country. All of the King Street is country as hell. But we got a town part, and we got the country part. I moved from the town part to the country part, right? So when we move out there, we using pump water now. The pump water is rusty as hell. You can't drink it. Yeah, the shit like rusty as hell. You can't, if you drink it, if you drink it, you gonna have to wind up going to the hospital, right? So now you gotta get city water. The cost of running the city water to the country, that shit been high back then. You know what I'm saying? It's been like a lot of money. So my dad didn't have that amount of money to run the city water, so we had to go to our neighbor house, which he was paying the neighbor water bill, but we would go over there. We had to carry jugs of water, right, and bring them back to the house. The buses riding up and down. Like, sometimes my classmates might see me and shit like that, so they laughing at us from that standpoint of view. But then understanding, like, first of all, like, it wasn't like my dad been trying. He wasn't just doing nothing, but realistically speaking, and the crazy part about it, they tell us to get the city water, we would have to dig our own ditch for the pipes to go in, you know what I'm saying? So not only do we gotta pay a high ass amount of money to get the city water, we still gotta dig our own ditch, you know what I'm saying? He had multiple kids, you know what I'm saying, all of them in the house, so I can see now that I got older how hard that shit was. But during then, I just been, you know what I'm saying, my classmates blasting me, them boys laughing at me.
You know what going on.
Right, but
man, nigga, we had to pull up the tower water, nigga.
Right.
Word, nigga, had to ball hot water to put in that bitch. All kind of shit, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, see that, I ain't gonna lie, we used to hide the struggle and shit. Motherfuckers know we ain't had shit, but guess what, that shit changed, like you see. Man, we raised up in that era, bro. We raised up, like, in the middle of some good shit, bro. Like I feel like our generation, man, we raised up in that era, like what we know, like man, like we know the future and we know the past. Like I feel the generation under us, like the teenagers, them boy only know the future. And then you got like our mama and shit, granddaddy and shit, them boy only know the past. Like we in the middle, we know the past and the future. You feel me? So
Right.
I feel like, man, that's why I feel like our generation step harder behind everything, even when it comes to the churn. Like that's why all the churn are so spoiled, cause we raised up like all our senior had shit. You feel me? So
Right.
motherfuckers start having that churn, money start flowing different. Motherfuckers start asking questions and getting shit done. That shit real different now. You feel me? Like man, I don't
as a
lie.
matter of fact, you know
That
what
shit-
it is? All people they settle in their problems where you
Yeah,
trying to figure out
you
the
feel
problem
me? Yeah,
and
we
then
trying to
make the
figure them
fucking
bitches
solution
out. Them
down.
boy just man, accept
Them
them what
boys
they bring.
just
You feel
exactly
me? We
settling and
come
shit
on,
like
boy,
that.
what going on, y'all? You know, we y'all trying to pay us such and such for, man. Motherfuckers been giving that shit up back in the day, getting a lick. Like, now we are looking for some shit like, boy, hold up. Boy, trying to lick us in it, boy, hold up, boy. Y'all cannot buy us, you feel me? Like, that shit, man, but
Just
even.
because it's a low piece of change.
Man, it can be when I watch a nigga try to change a tire the other day. Like you see, just growing up and doing certain shit. Like I watch a grown man try to change a spare tire the other day. Put the shit on like inside out. Like I don't go help him, but I don't even much help him. I'm like, man, I can't even much help this nigga back, cause he know way like. But I just go back to when you see like just being raised different way and just I know, man.
Right.
I mean, that shit is real though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I see both perspectives where some parents try to hide the struggle from them and some people try to embrace the struggle. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's not for nothing.
See, we
Right.
got
Either way.
that embrace the struggle.
I mean, I understand both.
Yeah, we
I
gotta
understand both
embrace that shit
aspects of it
Yeah.
too.
Make sure we gonna change that
Well,
shit.
I'm not
But-
gonna
but
lie,
I
I
just-
actually live in a household like that. My granny try to hide everything from them.
Right.
They try to do
You
everything,
wouldn't know
and
when
it's
the lights
like,
out before you get off school, but you wouldn't know. Like
Exactly.
sometimes you wouldn't know.
exactly. But at the end of the day,
When I
right,
first
it's
started
like-
hustling, I used to fuck around and walk up and see the lady trying to re-put up.
my old lady, cause she, you feel me?
Right.
I give up the bread instantly, like. But that why I already had no like, man. That why I hop out the porch for to take care of my people and make sure we straight. I don't be with all that flashy shit and take the money go do this. Like I remember how I been raised and we ain't had shit. So now like I take the money, make sure my people straight, and we just like that. Like that shit just like that now, bro.
What what y'all think about
I said that's just how that shit gotta be.
Oh yeah, I mean this, and as we can go I can talk about that
All
all
day,
day
my
because
man.
it's so
Real talk,
deep.
though.
But
Real
I
talk,
just
though.
feel like at the end of the day,
Ain't nobody trying to be
it's
Yeah,
the
boy.
adults
That
like
shit
our
done, boy. That shit over.
like it's the responsibility of the parents to make sure their kids understand that in real life you're not gonna get everything your way.
Yeah.
And if you wait until they get to a certain age for them to hear no,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's
Gonna
not
be
their
a-
fault
Create a
because you done been
monster.
giving them everything they asked for since
Yeah,
they've
but
been
you done
small.
create a monster.
That's on them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's on the parents. So I mean,
But see, I feel like with spoiling, you gotta see. Like my little man, don't get me wrong. I got my children spoiled as a bitch, but boy, my little man gonna go out there and he gonna hustle and get him some fucking money. Like that nigga, he ain't gonna sit around and that nigga come back house for a weekend. This nigga go from washing cars to selling roses to going to buy candy out Family Dollar to stand in front of Family Dollar and sell that bitch for like. Sometimes like even with the churn, like you can have them boys spoiled, but when them boys start seeing what that money doing, you start telling them boys no, them boys start thinking a little shit. Like my little girl, she be trying to make her bracelets and make her own money and shit. Now you always tell them boy like this shit ain't gonna be all the time. You feel me? So,
you think that's you? Do you think like you think you being in their life change their perspective to give them like a little hustle, like how you teach them things like as a dad should? You think that's because
yeah,
I
I
know-
know that shit play a big part, bro.
right?
That shit play a real huge part, cause like you see, we ain't gonna always have it, and but even that, I feel like you just gotta have that hustler mentality. Like you just gotta know how to survive. Period, man. Like y'all, you gotta teach your kids how to survive out y'all. Like shit ain't gonna always be good. And I always tell my children that shit, bro. Like you ain't gonna always be good, and you gotta hustle and work for what you want, you know? Like,
Right.
and I walked outside one day, my little man had a bowl, a regular size bowl with some dust detergent and a rag and a sign acting like he out there washing cars and shit. I'm like, bro, you know damn well You can't wash no car with this little ass. I'm thinking about flagging them off. He been getting the money, but after that, talk to him about the shit. This nigga go and get a sign. You take the little bread he had, go on Family Dollar, buy candy. You feel me? Put your little side back out the die, you sell the candy. You feel me? So like, man, like, but that's something that gonna take them a long way as far as business. But see, you gotta be guidance with that shit too.
Right.
You gotta be guidance with that. You feel me? So, man, that shit gonna take them a long way, especially like business wise and as far as working.
I mean, but that just sounds like you just being an attentive parent though.
Yeah.
Because some people just have turn and just, oh, you gotta make sure this, that, and the third can happen, but they ain't trying to help them make the shit happen along the way. You at least trying to give them constructive criticism along the way so that they can be better in themselves.
They trying to teach them what the difference between a worker and a boss. Like, they want them boy to be a boss.
Right.
While they on shucks, you feel me?
And I would say that's a good trend. Like we trending in that direction where we starting to realize the importance of having
fun in life.
You know what I'm saying? Or being able to make our own money. Don't got no cap off, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Deal with these
but
people.
One thing I will say too is in that process we gotta like, unless you just one out of a million, most people gonna have to have a boss. So I feel like it's important to teach the kids respect, you know what I'm saying? Mutual respect. And also eventually you have to listen to some form of direction, you know what I'm saying? Even if you got your own business, you still gotta follow a certain format in order to get your business to succeed.
But see, that come from how you raise these little ass. You
raise
your children with manners and respect.
And discipline.
And you feel me? They gonna know how to talk to them.
Because I know some parents that raise their kids like that.
Tell the story about the Rose Boys.
I ain't tell that story no more because them boys mad at me and they like, that's the crazy part about it, right? I told a story to give a different perspective inside, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially from the fact that I had to literally stop this white dude from about to beat this little boy up.
Real talk,
but the little boy was all the way out of line, bro. Like
right.
he started cursing his wife out. And I'm thinking in my head, like, if that's my wife, I'm gonna feel the exact same way, seeing that they ain't did nothing wrong, but tell them boy they wasn't interested in buying the rolls from them. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
These like regular white tourists downtown. You feel what I'm saying? I snatch them and start calling her a white bitch, and excuse my language. And we gotta get that out because my old man. Yeah. And so I happened to be coming outside, and I saw it. I had to stop it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let you beat on one of my little, you know what I'm saying? Little black brothers. But at the same time, a man had like he wouldn't have been in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? Well, he would have been in the wrong to me. I didn't say he was wrong, but to me, you can't get down to the level. But I can understand how he got to that level of being that angry, you know what I'm saying? Because about my fiance, I'm a blackout too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, put your hands on mine, that's
but no. So the reason before I'm making them boy get mad at me for telling the story, talking about I telling them, I'm not telling on the churn. First of all, I'm trying to like let people know what's going on when y'all think y'all don't know y'all churn do this, or y'all don't think y'all churn do. Y'all think y'all kids going outside just doing regular doing stuff like this, you know what I'm saying? Now see if I wasn't there and that white dude would have put his hands on that young boy.
See, that was like,
ain't no telling what would have happened, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you right. And see, I ain't gonna lie, like, that's why you take a village, to raise them boys sometimes. Like, I don't look at my little man and be like, and feel like I the only person gotta raise him. Like, my little man, that nigga know all my homeboys. Nigga know my brothers. He know who to call when he needs something. Like, you feel me? Like, he don't even always call me. He'll call Walk. He'll fuck around and call my little brother, call my homeboy. Like, you feel me? So that shit, like, and like, man, I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't have homeboys call me like, yeah, I just see Blue Man ride down the road on the dirt bike. I'm about to go and pick his ass up and put the bike in back. Like, you feel me? So you good to have that village around, man.
Right.
Like, and like you can.
Hey, you right. When you say my little son knew who to call, cause I promise you, I had that village around me. And if I knew I couldn't get certain thing or I couldn't get a certain understanding from my mama, I've been calling my other people.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've been calling my great grandma.
You gotta be able to accept motherfuckers disciplining your child too.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
right.
Exactly.
You can't get mad cause little bro snatch him up or put him on his place. So you can't get mad cause snatch him up and you feel me? Cause I got like my little boy is bad. Like you can fuck around and give him $2-3 and he can fuck around and say some more small shit. Now next time you catch me, you gotta put them up like you don't be just no regular pun. Like you put them up, no, but let them know like nigga, you don't disrespect nigga, and I do feel low out.
Right.
You feel me? You gotta. It be a lot, man.
Yeah, you don't bite the
You gotta be able to
hand,
accept. You gotta be able
out.
to accept that discipline when it comes to others disciplining your child, bro.
Y'all
And you
feel
gotta know who you have disciplining your child. Like,
right.
It's a lot, man.
I get the why I get everybody having certain reservations when it comes to other people disciplining their kids. As far as like you don't know, like there's so much crazy stuff going on.
Yeah,
but
I say go from dust to that.
yeah, but at the same time, that's why you also gotta make sure you surround your kids with the right people. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
and
exactly.
It's just so. Do y'all feel like it's a gender war going on right now? Like
Yes.
Hell yeah.
The niggas gonna be sassy and take care of.
Oh,
Shit.
That man.
I'm taking care of my nigga.
I don't feel like that's true though. I don't feel that's true at all.
But
I don't feel that's true at all.
Niggas can't have shit or niggas can't do shit.
That's what it is. Like,
I'm gonna see a nigga with a little house in the car, nigga, you and that little small ass little fucking beat up girl. God damn, like I can't have nothing.
I feel like first of all, mutual respect between two parties is gone. I feel like the mutual respect is gone. Understanding is
social
gone.
media, bro.
And that's why I feel like a lot of people let social media guide
what the fuck they should be having
what
going
they
on.
think is going on.
And
when a person might put a
post
post up
going on at
they putting the post up because they know.
Should be having going on.
I'm gonna scroll down Facebook and I'll see motherfuckers share shit and they be like, motherfucker share shit that their brain wouldn't even think. Like,
yeah,
your brain wouldn't even want to think those things.
You wouldn't even come up with this at all.
And
they don't. And then I think a lot of people don't understand what people be saying. Like everybody's so used to using these words that they don't even understand what they mean. And people don't understand like words got multiple meanings.
And you don't even know the dictionary definition of that.
Yeah, like people use a word and they don't even know the word got multiple meanings. So you might can say it in this way and it mean this, but you can say it in a whole completely different way and it means something different.
Yeah.
Like people take stuff out of context so many
Context
times.
clues is a real thing. And it's gonna be in the conversation either. Context clues is for other things.
And that's why I'm glad when I was growing up, I've been a super nerd, but like I was.
Yeah, I say that. You gotta know how to be a student, bro. Like, man, you should always be a student. A student is something you should never not think of being. Like, you should always have ears open to at least listen. You don't even much gotta really take in what a motherfucker say sometimes, but at least be able to listen and go and observe yourself to see if the shit right or wrong. Like, you feel me? Like, some motherfuckers just don't take that time to listen, bro. Like,
now, can I say something? I don't want to be that person that bring the Bible up and everything.
Bring the Bible up.
But I'm about to do that shit.
Hold on, before you do that, hit the bell.
Yeah, hit the bell. We gonna take a shot for the Bible. Yeah.
Before the Bible, we gotta take a shot. Fuck that.
We gotta take a shot for the Bible verses. But okay, so like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, alright, cool. We still rocking. But a week ago, 2 weeks ago, bought me a Bible. I went on a check-in. Boy, I went right around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to find this damn Bible. But as soon as I hop in the Bible, I'm reading Proverbs. But one of the things Proverbs say is, keep wisdom with you always. At the end of the day, write that shit down on the table in your heart. Keep that shit with you on your neck. But what wisdom is complete understanding of shit that you be having going on. So with that being said, you have to always be aware of your surroundings and aware of the people that you have around you, but be smart and have discernment about the shit that you have going on around you too. For real, for real. So like people will be trying to like talk down to you because you're so smart and you know what you know. Don't let that shit phase you at all.
Yeah, cause you gotta be willing to learn, like
exactly.
But at the same time,
everything
you gotta understand. One thing I learned, and I'm learning as I go on every day. People don't like smart people. You know what I'm saying? Like for some reason, I do know what the reason is. The reason is, and a lot like when I went to college for a brief couple of months. You know what I'm saying? Long a couple months. But anyway, when I went to college, I majored in psychology, so I literally studied a lot of this stuff. But anyway, people like when a smart person and a person might even trying to be like on the smart shit. They might be acting like this how they act on the regular. A person take offense to it because they don't understand some of the stuff they saying. Instead of them educating themselves or being like or asking that, they be like, oh no, he think he know everything. I ain't messing like. And that's why I think the disconnect come in at, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's like people so like they be so sensitive.
They just know everything. Like
like that.
You're not gonna always know everything.
No,
bro.
really, but like at the end of the day, it's not up to you to get mad because you don't know it. You just need to further your understanding in what the fuck you know. That's all it is.
But some people don't care to know more than what they know already.
But that's their problem.
That's no. What I'm saying is that's a lot of people's mindset.
Like matter of fact, you remember how we was? I don't remember what episode podcast that was, but you remember when we said people need to read their understanding so they don't feel offended in situations where people actually really trying to have intellectual, intelligent conversation with them.
Yeah.
I forget what episode that is, but we had talked about that shit for real.
Right.
But like that's a real thing. Like people really be getting offended because your conversation different than theirs.
Right.
And it's like, well,
or they can't
articulate what they trying to say because they don't know the words that they trying to.
And so what I do now is I just try to get on everybody's level. So when I'm around, I just try to get on my boy level. And it's not like. Like,
but that's
I just get on. You got to be able to get on a person's level for them to connect with you.
Yeah.
I mentor kids, right? I got a couple. I got my work mom, her grandson. I'm gonna be mentoring him, right?
Okay.
He lashing out and stuff like that. I understand because I've been in his position before. Okay. But she was telling me about who she had trying to mentor him, and the thing about the first thing I told her was. Little bro is not gonna listen to him because he can't relate to him. Nothing. He's not the same nationality. He old. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not gonna respect nothing he's saying. And even though it probably shouldn't be like that, I can understand. Like you got people gotta understand, especially like when you at a certain level, you got to be able to get on the level with that person for them to understand you. Or it's always gonna be a wall,
a barrier.
You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be a wall up.
I just like when motherfuckers be losing like a lot more like a arm or something. Like you can't really tell a motherfucker how to cope or how to feel. And most you can do is like saying condolences. If you don't really experience that shit, like, you gotta experience and be able to relate to a motherfucker to really feel how a motherfucker feel. Like if you ain't ever gone through what somebody feel, you might have a feeling of being sad, but you don't really feel.
You might can put some sympathy towards the situation, but you ain't got no real understanding.
Yeah, you don't really got no real understanding. Like
right, and I think it's important also to like. Anytime the couple of times I lose somebody real close to me, bro, when people be like. Talking about it's gonna be okay, like bro, that's the last shit people want to hear. Like when people it got to the point where I just block or not even I've been blocking people because I don't want to hear I don't want to hear it, and it's not nothing like to them because I know they're trying to be kind, but just saying like why you going through it, you don't be wanting to hear that shit, man. You be wanting like
or if
you
don't
real answer, let's get the reality,
the same thing everybody else saying. It's like
let's be for real. Y'all know it's not gonna be okay. I understand what you're saying, but no, it's not gonna be okay.
Right.
Like I gotta change my whole.
You can make it okay, but it ain't just gonna be okay. Like that shit takes
like
a long time to get
especially after somebody done exit your life in a rough way. Right, you gotta change your whole way of living after that shit.
But that's when I say like times during that's when spirituality come in to play. Because if you don't have that, you'll literally be lost and you be trying to figure out everything on your own.
Man, that's why I say, matter of fact, I don't even much feel like gender warfare. I feel like it's more of a spirituality warfare going on right now.
Right, I feel like
even with the kids and just everything.
Like,
I think so
all
too.
the lecturing, muscle from home, and it's just so much going on, bro. Like that shit more just spirituality.
No, you know what it really is.
Male and females play a big part in that shit too, like you said.
You know what it really is? Ain't as much love as it used to be on earth.
Love ain't there no more.
Oh my God, damn, y'all made on my fault. The ice cream truck.
Everybody.
Hey, what I meant to tell you brought up the Bible. The thing I want to say is, this is the thing about that. and people will feel how they feel because you know what I'm saying. Some people some people believe in the Bible, some people don't. But
they don't.
I think an important thing to bring up is, to me, we going so far away from God's plan.
Yeah.
We so far away from it, but we still trying to get the results as if we following God's plan.
Ooh.
I'll make an example.
Hold up.
Relationships. A relationship cannot, as much as people think it can, a relationship cannot last unless you got God in the middle of that relationship.
Yeah.
But we doing everything besides, you know what I'm saying, what we supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a drop.
How can you go down a path? How can you be a basketball player if you out in the soccer field or you catching footballs all day, but you aspire to be a NBA level basketball player? You ain't doing nothing. You playing hockey. You know what I'm saying? You got athleticism, but you don't got no basketball related skills. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's a big thing, is that we trying to get results or something, but we not following the path that get them type of results. You know what I'm saying? So when we get bad results, when you get a single household because we decided we want to have sex before marriage, much as like, and not because that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? But if you it changed, but it really didn't. And let me tell you why. It changed because we wanted to change, because we thought we could make it work this way. Let me tell you something. If two people got together, a man and a woman got together, and they never had sex for the first 2 years or however long until they got married, do you know how connected they would be to each other? Yeah. Because they literally are going off of love and learning everything about each other. Yeah. The sex is the mutual. That's the common ground.
Matter of fact, let me say it. They know soul versus actual body and flesh.
No,
that's really what it is.
You know what it is? Back then, the woman used to let the man lead. Exactly. Nowadays, the woman won't be dominant, and that's why I go back to why saying a nigga can't do shit, because these women nowadays, they don't want to be the stepping stone and let the man lead. You know what I'm saying? They won't be the dominant. Like, they won't make more money. They won't argue with you and have the last say so. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where that shit come from, man. Like, I think, and that's why that shit don't really last. And they don't pray with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit more than sex, more than spending time. Like, that shit come with a lot,
right?
But I think it's all roles. Like, people don't want to fulfill their roles. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
every time.
Women, I think, I could be wrong. To me, what I see is women think that being like the man being, women think that being the man being the leader mean I tell you do this. A good leader don't do that. A good leader will have your best interest. They usually gonna put your best interest before theirs.
Can I tell you?
The problem is a lot of men is not good leaders. So I get both sides of it. If you ain't a good leader,
What your zodiac sign is?
Pisces, but I ain't really into that.
I got two
so I can tell y'all.
So dealing with him bringing up the fact that I brought up the Bible, anything that you get outside of God, you gonna maintain outside of God.
That's true.
First
that's
thing.
That's 1,000% true.
That's 1,000% true, because at the end of the day, the devil will bring you pretty ass gifts, and that you gonna have to sign your life over for later. You ain't even know what the fuck you signing your life over, but you gonna have to sign that bitch over. First quote. Second quote is, I don't forget the shit so fucking fast.
So first quote.
But matter of fact, let's talk about the first quote. Anything, like I said, anything you maintain, anything you get out of God, you're gonna have to maintain out of God. So like all the fuck shit that you doing outside of God, you're gonna have to keep doing that shit until you tell that man, hey, I don't do this shit no more. Right. For real. Really, that shit is tricky. It's real tricky, but at the end of the day, once you really step in a God path, it really is. But once you really step in a God path, you understand, like, that man really got my best interest in everything, and he's really trying to make sure I get everything I want to. The devil will make sure you get everything that you want, but at a cost.
then you don't even get everything you want.
Really?
Just for a minute. You got it
Really?
for a minute.
Momentary.
And then a lot of things that we think we want, we don't even really want.
Exactly.
Like that's the
Just
You're
because
right.
somebody else got
real
it.
shit. Like
You're
Just
right,
because
though.
somebody else got it, we
You're
were
right, though. Just
I'm
like
about to
love and
lie,
lost
bro.
one. I just like lost one. Like you think you want it, but you ain't even really want it. You just lost
You
it.
ain't, matter of
Yeah,
fact, you
that's-
don't even know what it takes to maintain having what the fuck you want. Before
That's-
you even get the shit.
Yeah, you
But
gotta-
one
you
thing-
gotta do that.
one thing
For
I
real.
will say
Experience,
is
bro.
Exactly.
one thing I will say is us as men, especially black men, we gotta do better in leading, bro.
We gotta
Because
do
we
better
done
in
fall
leading,
so
bro.
far behind the
bro.
8 ball.
If you want
Bro,
your
like,
roof
Look at
turning,
these
your
little
boy.
niggas, man. These little niggas killing in one day and getting locked up the next day. Like
And
that
they
shit.
getting
keep
out.
And,
on
then,
falling.
and this the
Next
thing,
motherfucking
and I know everybody I done did this
Sorry,
before.
Micers,
But
man.
one thing I done did this before. But one thing I'm noticing is we gotta stop with this. Free my homeboy when he done, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course you want him home, and not saying you don't want him home. But at the same time, your homeboy done pop somebody and
That
then
all kind of fuck
got
up the
these
city.
people family
See,
crying
I
and shit.
know
You
that-
gotta
that's
take that in
why-
consideration
yeah,
too. Like,
yeah.
damn, y'all gonna disregard them people family just cause that's y'all homeboy?
Or
Talk about
not
free
even
my
that.
homeboy.
Like, y'all know y'all can
that,
help
like-
keep y'all homeboy home.
No, you
out
gotta
of
know
jail.
how to. You
Really?
gotta like see
Y'all
that
can.
come from a leader when you like I wouldn't say a leader, but when you feel like when I feel like that energy high and you got niggas who won't be around you, bro, and that's your
And they will
opportunity
be
to lead the
self-righteous
nigga.
in their own
You
fucking
gotta
self.
lead them boy in the right path. Like you see your homeboy crashing, like you should be able to talk to those niggas and be like, man, bro, listen,
Yo,
we can
you
do this.
crashing out
We can
right
do
now.
this plan. Like when you got that high energy, my nigga, you gonna have motherfuckers just attract to you. You feel me? But
Right.
like it be like some motherfuckers, some of them boys might not have shit going on. Some motherfuckers might have a lot going on, but like them boys attract you for a reason. Like that might just be your time to leave. But like I know, man. Like some motherfuckers cry out for help, be so silent you wouldn't even know. But like you just gotta know how to. I always
But
just
you gotta-
positive, man.
you gotta
I
get
always
out-
think positive. So I always.
You gotta
I
get
always
outside
see
yourself to
positive.
see
Yeah,
that though. A
just
lot
what
of
you
people
say.
so caught up
Yeah.
in they self they don't even see like what's going on around them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But
Yeah,
one-
I was gonna say just
Yeah.
what he said. Some people help be so. Some people cry out for help be so quiet.
Yeah,
I
you
see
just gotta
somebody
know,
take their
bro.
life just because they're not really having the people around them.
That really
Do
know
due
the
diligence.
signs, bro.
Exactly.
Like, you
Or
gotta
not
have
even that.
motherfuckers who
Do
really
due
care about
diligence
you,
to them because they see what they got going on as a person. Like, bruh,
And
I got
another
all
thing, I feel like we gotta surround ourselves
with positive
with
people.
genuine people.
Genuine
Like
people.
a lot of like growing up
Motherfucker.
in the hood, it's like, yeah, I knew you for a long time, and not saying we can't be cool, but some people are friends. Some people
Just because
just
it
meant
is.
Like,
to,
yeah,
you know what I'm
just a
saying?
lesson.
Like, yo, see, you got party friends. You got like, I can do this right here with friends. You got, I can do this right. I can go learn some shit or go to the museum with these. But you got some friends. My homeboy is not going to no museum. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to do that.
Yeah,
So I feel like we gotta understand that too.
Chill.
If you around a whole bunch of people and everybody doesn't grow up in the same environment, all us really, especially if we grew up in poverty, all us really
Yeah.
are somewhat broken people. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
So-
that's why I say you just gotta allow yourself to grow to new things and a bunch of like you can be homeboys with a nigga for 10, 15 years and meet a nigga in 2 months and
Y'all boys
just take
collect
it there.
locked
You
in
feel me? So you
motherfucking
gotta
tight
be willing
boy,
to
what?
know new people. Like some
Yes.
motherfuckers be like, oh, A1, D1, oh, Sandbox, oh, from the dirt. But like you might
What's
have
Sandbox?
motherfuckers from the dirt round, don't
Yeah.
you feel me? Like
Yeah, I'm
you
about
ain't
to say,
never
your
make money
people's
with
from the
all.
dirt
Just
are
wait,
really
man,
dirty,
10,
bro.
15 years and then you meet a motherfucker in 2 months. Y'all boy got the same mind frame, y'all boy won't grind, y'all boy won't eat, and y'all boy take it there just like that. You feel
Right.
me? So like I feel like you just gotta be willing to grow, bro. Like you can't say the
And that's
limit
what
on
networking
growing,
coming
dog. You can't say the limit on growing, dog.
Right, you got to like, you gotta be willing and able
And
to
you
grow
gotta be
too.
willing and able to grow.
Like you gotta have an open mind. Like, you can't just
Yeah,
always
yeah.
think like the same old way because you will keep getting the same results.
The
You
same
been doing,
results.
you know what I'm saying?
Keep
Like,
on repeating.
yeah, that's and I feel like that's it. But we also gotta stop just saying yes to our homeboys about everything and just like
Yeah.
we gotta
Be able to.
we gotta like
Yeah,
bro, you
man.
tripping
Yeah,
like bro,
and
you
guess what?
tripping
Everybody
like,
else gotta be able to say that too. Like you 3 hours and we be like, bro, nigga, you tripping. And you know you tripping, you should be like, man, yeah, nigga, you was tripping. You shouldn't be right there saying, oh, man, no, that nigga ain't tripping. No, nigga, you should be able to tell bro's ass.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
like,
Y'all-
they don't
y'all
miss
have
out. Right.
to
Some
have
motherfuckers be
sense of that.
justifying the wrong and that
Yeah.
shit.
right.
That
Especially
shit,
if you
that
like,
shit broke a lot of bonds and all
Yeah,
kinds of shit.
exactly.
right.
Like I don't even like being
Because
around
I'm
people
like,
like
people
that,
do
bro.
like, oh, we
if
about
you
to
wrong, yeah, like
say
if you
yeah
wrong,
all the
I feel like
time.
all three of y'all should be able to tell you wrong, unless he disagreement with motherfucker feel like no, he ain't wrong. But like if you wrong, all three of y'all should be able to tell you wrong. Like it shouldn't just be me and her saying you wrong and then bro like, oh no man.
Because now the person
Like,
will be
just
like,
all
oh,
like
they might
be
feel
like,
like,
biased
fuck
and
with me
shit.
the
Right.
most, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Right.
then, like, oh, fuck them too. Like, they don't feel
Yeah,
white
like,
coming
if
from,
you wrong,
but I feel
and
white
I feel
coming
like
from.
if we brothers and we now
exactly.
raised up around each other for years and all that extra shit, like I should be able to tell you wrong. Like you shouldn't take that no offense. I feel like when shit personal and you know to love them a nigga, it shouldn't be nothing you take personal, bro.
Yeah.
And
Right.
a lot of motherfuckers take shit personal, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's how
They
that
do.
shit is though, for sure though.
Instead
But
of
the love
actually
be
really,
there though, like nigga, you know the love deal.
No, the love be
you know
there.
the love deal, but like you shouldn't take nothing like saying personal, bro.
Exactly.
Word, because if
Some
I didn't
motherfuckers
kid,
do that,
I
though.
wouldn't have fucking
But
tell you that
exactly,
shit
you feel
or
me?
let you know that
Exactly.
shit. Like,
And that's some real shit at the end of the day. Like people don't be really trying to look at the real shit. They just be trying to look at the bullshit. For real.
but I think, and as a whole, we gotta just do better. Uplift
Yeah.
You gotta
one
do
another.
better with the
We
black
gotta
community.
do
Period,
better.
man. God
Extending
damn.
grace, like we gotta extend grace to each other. Like
Yeah.
we gotta stop just like.
I'm about to say,
That's
me
the
as
support.
well.
We gotta let each other
We
know
don't
we
want
here
to
for each other. Like I
let
shouldn't
me
be
for real.
watching your shit and not letting you know I here watching your shit. Like I should be watching your shit and liking the shit and sharing the shit. Like
Right.
you feel me? Like we gotta let each other know we here to support each other. Like we shouldn't be secret supporting each other. Like that
Like
shit
at the
don't
end
work
of
like
the
that.
day, all my homegirls know that there's my homegirls because I like this shit expeditiously.
You
every
feel me?
fucking
Like,
day.
shit,
It don't
that
matter what
motherfucker-
they dropping. They could just be dropping some little stupid shit.
And
Stolen
even
like
if it
that.
ain't, even if it ain't your homegirl, you feel me? Even if it ain't your homegirl, like some motherfuckers really get up and put their time and energy in that
Yeah,
shit.
and actually
some
be
people
really
don't,
like.
some people can't do it. So I feel like when I really see a motherfucker get up and really try to go do something, no matter the feedback, and they keep going, like
Mhm.
that's something to support. Like especially if they keep going, you feel me? Like
Yep,
that's something to support, bro.
it really is.
Like I love seeing the movement. Like with anything, I just love to see people progress. Period, man. Like I like to see motherfuckers grow, especially nigga. Charleston.
Or not even that. I
All
like to
that fucking
have-
And
matters, bro.
that's the biggest thing. I just want to see us grow. You know what I'm saying? So
Like, a lot of us come from
No,
nothing,
my thing is I like the story that come behind all the shit that you like, where you been at versus where you came from.
from now.
Yeah,
and that's
exactly. what I
kind
like.
of what made me get into this right here.
Real
Is
talk, though.
I think the purpose for my platform more or less is for connection.
Real
Right.
So you already got your own thing going on, but I want everybody who want to be able to connect and get an inside view of who Fred Mayweather is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just like I say, I just want all us to win. You know, I know all us can't win, but I ain't gonna be the one that say no.
But if you putting in that work and you grinding, like I want you to win, because it take a lot for a motherfucker to really get up and go and put that energy behind some self-owned shit.
And
like,
actually know that what you want to do is what you want to do. Not
Yeah,
like
like,
you
you take
ain't
a
thinking
lot for
about
that
that
shit,
shit.
bro.
You trying to
Especially-
make that shit happen every fucking day.
yeah,
As soon
even
as
if you
wake
see
up,
it
that
going
shit
wrong,
on.
even if you see that shit not working and you still
Yeah.
putting that effort in them,
Yeah.
getting that shit together, like
Promise.
I want to see you win, because you don't got people putting in that effort and motivation to really get out there and do their own shit. You feel me? Like some black owned shit, like.
Yeah, exactly. Because
I like to see that shit. I like to see
I
black
love to
people
see us,
run
bro.
around.
I love to
These
see black
people
people
out
on
here-
there, man.
and not to discount them at all, because they be some cool people
I like to see
sometimes.
black
But
people
them
run
people,
around.
they out here trying to take everything and they out here moving fucking
And they
goalposts. And I
doing it. Look at
promise
these
you,
Migos. These
I-
Migos acting
we be tripping out from the holes that be in the ground from them boys changing up the fucking
Oh
goalposts.
shit.
Shot
Oh shit.
Bye.
Just over that shit. For real. Because that's some real shit. Them boy be moving the goalposts and we be tripping out from the holes that be in the ground from the
That
fucking
nigga,
goalposts,
God
dog.
damn, Stagger right there. I see a
And
little
them boy
short.
changing
Short
that shit.
time.
Hey,
Not
that's the
straight
cold
They
time.
shot.
change that shit so expeditiously and
And-
so quick and oh my god, it's
It's
just
the
like
closing shot. It's the game winner, y'all boy. It's
Yeah,
down the
that's the
stretch.
game winner.
Need
for
'em.
real.
Game tie. Swiss. I balling. Balling. Hey, we thank everybody for tuning in to Plug In Podcast. Sorry we gotta end them, y'all, but it was a good show. We thank everybody for tuning in. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Once again, it's Fred Mayweather,
Fred Mayweather.
Charleston artist, y'all. Make sure y'all tap in
Check
for what
this
he got
out.
going on. Shout your new track coming out.
Got the track out right now. No Hub.
video out right now. Fred Mayweather on YouTube. Y'all boy go and check that shit out. That shit going stupid.
Hey, we were supposed to have a performance today, but we ran a little bit too long, so I apologize for
Ah.
that. But we definitely still will get it back in, so make sure y'all
tune in, subscribe, and y'all gonna
Plugged
catch
In
that.
Entertainment
No.
podcast
For real.
on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, tell somebody.
And tell somebody to follow and share and like the shit.
Hey, y'all drink plenty of
Tell
water,
somebody,
be safe.
tell somebody.
We gonna catch y'all next time. Hey, Pellegriso.
Yeah, shots up on the outro, you know?
Alright, that's a wrap.